Are you ready? Am I scary? I don't know. I was trying to be. Scary looking? I heard that. I can hear through the camera, so be careful. I know who you are. But it's Halloween time, right? It's October, so I hope you're getting ready to celebrate that. Do you still celebrate that? I've got a question on my Facebook group page. Not the fan page, but the group page. I have that as well, so go check that out. You never know. You might set yourself up for a chance to win a really cool prize just because you voted, right? So what do I got to do now? Oh, yes, I guess I have to say hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. Here we are into episode 205 into October. Wow. Christmas is only, okay, I'm just saying, right? I don't want to scare you off. Anyway, speaking of Halloween, I was down at the First Friday events this past weekend, and I got the bejesus scared out of me from the Harmony for Youth haunted house. They were wandering around taking people into the haunted house. I didn't get through the haunted house, but I was through it last year and previous years, and it's a lot of scary fun, right? So they're downtown by the Bayside Mall every weekend for October, so get down, check it out, and support Harmony for Youth. I'm going to get right into it. The entertainment scene this week. I'm very excited because I haven't talked to this young fella in quite some time, and I've always been very proud to talk to him and see his progression in the music world. It's Leigh Coltman is going to be performing downtown at the Refined Fool coming up this weekend, and just really super excited to talk to him. So here we go. Let's jump right out into the entertainment scene and go down to the Refined Fool and talk to our dear friend Leigh Coltman. Well, this week out on the entertainment scene, we're down here visiting the Refined Fool, and we're really happy to connect with a friend of ours, Leigh Coltman. Thanks for being here, Leigh.
No problem. Thanks a lot.
It's exciting to see you again. You've gone through, life's been changing for you.
Yep.
You kind of took a hiatus on the music, but you're back.
I am.
How exciting is that for you?
It's really exciting. I always loved being on stage and playing shows and singing songs for people, and it's good to be back.
Yeah. Now, Refined Fool's welcoming you here October the 10th. What can people expect from it?
Well, a little bit of everything, actually.
Yeah.
I've got a really cool set planned. Covers, originals, and you know what? It's a few surprises, actually, so it's going to be good. Yeah.
So let's talk about your originals, because I know you've done a lot of writing over the years. But how do you decide which ones to bring out?
Oh,
that's tough, right?
It is. You know what? Sometimes it's just the mood I'm in. I might decide to play some more of aggressive, angrier songs. If I'm feeling love, play some more love songs for the girls and for specific girls in my life. A
little bit of everything from Leigh Coltman. That's great. Now let's talk about the name Pony Boy, because I know we sort of chuckled before we turned the camera on. I thought of The Outsiders, but there's more to it than that.
There is. It's for sure the movie is an inspiration for sure, but my brother actually used to go by the name Pony Boy back when he lived in Florida.
Right.
It's kind of gone by the wayside, so I took it as my own and I ran with it. So.
And he was okay with that? You got his permission?
You know what? Actually, he doesn't quite know. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you might know now. There you go. So, listen, what's changed for you? I mean, I know the last time, when we connected, you were playing Indie Fest for us.
Yep.
And you were kind of doing some bluegrass stuff as well. What's shifted for you now?
Well, you know what? I've just taking time to play, like having the hiatus there for about a year and a half. I took a lot of time working on my skills and my guitar playing and my singing, and even took some singing lessons just to fine-tune things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you know what? It's having that hand in all those different genres over the years. It's really helped sort of hone my style, and it's I have a lot of fun with it now.
Right. And you've got a lot of support going on behind you as
Absolutely.
well. That certainly makes a difference.
Absolutely. Great friends and an awesome woman behind me with nothing but support, and it's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
So October the 10th, Refined Fool, Pony Boy, or Leigh Coltman's going to be here.
Yeah.
And what time? 7 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Going on till...
about midnight or so.
All right.
Or whenever the party dies.
Perfect. Yeah. Sounds great. Congratulations to you playing once
Appreciate
again.
it.
Nice to see you, Leigh.
You too.
Let's go back to the studio and remind you about getting down here to Refined Fool October the 10th to see our friend Leigh Coltman, or Pony Boy, and there might be a few pints flowing down here that night as well. It was so great to see my friend Leigh Coltman. We don't get together often enough, so let's work on that, Leigh. I've known Leigh for many years. To see him grow personally and musically has been fantastic, so I really enjoyed getting together. Thanks, Leigh, for that. And get down and see our friend Leigh Coltman, once again, Pony Boy, down at the Refined Fool this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks, Leigh, and have a great performance. All right, well, now going out into the community, Captain Kid Days is not done with us yet. If you recall at Captain Kid Days this past summer, the Sunday evening performances were canceled because Mother Nature just didn't want to let it happen. So Captain Kid Days is making it up with a scary event, and I call them the two Geoffs are here to talk all about what's going to be happening out at the Silver Dome in Courtwright. Let's go out into the community and more with Captain Kid Days. Well, this week out in the community, we were back out here in Corunna once again. The last time we were here, it was for Captain Kid Days. And there's a reason why we're back talking to these, I call them the Geoffs. Geoff Peters, Geoff Dale, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Captain Kid Days, huge success.
Huge, once again, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's huge support from the community, and the sponsorship was fantastic. Of course, Mother Nature cooperated for the most part.
To a point, yes.
And that's why we're here today, to talk to you guys about some unfinished business with Captain Kid Days.
Mother Nature left us a little, a little short on what we had planned for the weekend for the community, and so we've got something in store, that working with the entertainment that we had set up on the Sunday night of the long weekend. For
Almost a blessing in disguise when you think about it, really, because the timing of Halloween and stuff.
Yeah,
exactly. So what we've done is we've talked to the Mudmen, which were scheduled to be our headliner on the Sunday night. We've also reconnected with Chemical Valley.
Super. And
we've got a show happening October 23rd. At the Courtwright Community Center, otherwise known as the Silver Dome.
Yeah, right.
It's October 23rd at 9 o'clock. It's a Halloween theme. We've kind of titled it, if anyone's seen the posters, Night of the Living Mudmen.
Yeah, perfect.
Which I think works really well.
I think it's a great idea.
And I think it's going to be a good night for everybody, and it's a chance for us to kind of give back that Sunday night kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
We had a great weekend. We had a very successful weekend, which I'll let Geoff get into here. And as far as how we felt the weekend went, weather aside.
Perfect.
But we just want to finish it off with a bang, and a couple months later, we're okay with that.
Yeah, perfect. So now, Geoff Dale, you want to give us an update on the numbers and what you can tell us?
Well, we have substantial donations. That because of sponsors, because of attendance, because it was an all-around fantastic weekend, we're giving as much as we ever have back to the community.
That's great.
The numbers aren't finalized yet, but we're getting very close to being able to give those all back.
It's a positive number. That's all we really need to know.
It's a very positive number.
That's
Dave.
awesome.
So
look at them smiling.
Yeah.
You know what? It's a number we're proud of, and Sunday night is it was what it was. I mean, we couldn't control that.
No, that's right.
But
I think everybody understands.
Yeah, well, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
and the response that we had from the community for the rest of the weekend was massive. It was from that standpoint, it was our best weekend ever, and that's how we're looking at it. It was definitely the most successful Captain Kid Days.
You could almost look at it really as Captain Kid Days was successful, and this is a bonus.
Exactly.
That's the way it's turned out.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yep.
I think one of the things I noticed being at Captain Kid Days this year was, and I know you guys have worked really hard at putting the kid more back, and you've been working on that for the last few years, but this year was the most noticeable with that. It was like kid stuff everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, more so than ever. And again, the feedback that we get, which we rely on heavily, in planning it and deciding on how big of a success was, it's the feedback from the community and the families and the kids that are there, and it was all positive.
Awesome. Well, and when you get that positive feedback too, guys, it makes it I guess easy to keep going back to the sponsors and saying, wasn't this a great thing? And this is the feedback we're getting, because that's what the sponsors really want to hear as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. They're happy to be associated with us, and we're happy to be associated with them. It's a very good connection that we have with all of our sponsors.
So let's talk about the tickets. How much and where can people get these tickets?
They're $10. There is only 300 of them, so you're gonna want to get them very quickly.
Yeah, they're going pretty quick already, right?
You can get them at Antonio.
There's that bug again.
There's that bug. There's something about interviews.
I don't know. Geoff swallowed a bug at Captain Kid Days
on air. But
so $10.
$10. You can get them at Antonio's here in town, or if you message any of basically through our Facebook page. If you message us, we'll make sure you get them.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much.
Thanks, Dave.
Congratulations on a successful year. Captain Kid Days, once again, and extremely successful this year. And we're going to go back and talk more now about how you got to get these tickets and get dressed up for Halloween. All right, let's go. All right, some scary stuff happening in the community. Captain Kid Days putting that event on, and two scary guys right there. The two Geoffs. Thanks for being here on the show, guys, and sharing all the information about this happening October 23rd out at the Silver Dome in Courtright. Tickets available at Antonio's. And go to the Facebook fan page, Captain Kid Days, as well, if you want to find out how you can get tickets or if you need more information. Thanks, guys, and we'll look forward to the scary event once again on October the 23rd. I never know what this guy's going to do, and I haven't even looked, because I just want to see what the surprise is all about. Let's go to apps with Mark Russell.
Thanks, Dave. Let's say you find out you're lactose intolerant and you want to eliminate milk from your diet. And you want to do it without having to read every label. This week we look at EP on apps with Mark Russell. EP, the Food Ambassador, is a consumer service that will allow shoppers to find the contents of their product just by scanning the barcode. People who are lactose or gluten intolerant, for example, can find out with just a click of their phone whether the food is okay to eat or not. Whether you have a food allergy or you're just trying to eliminate something from your diet, EP can save you a lot of time at the store. Right now, there are 15 different preferences built into the app to choose from. These include common food allergens, additives, and preservatives, like almond, egg, gluten, lactose, and more. And it's you who tells EP what you do and don't want to eat, be it because of allergies, weight loss, or health restrictions. When setting up a profile, there are even options for non-GMO, MSG-free, or high-fructose corn syrup-free diets. Once your profile is finished, all you have to do is use the app to scan a barcode, and it'll tell you if a food is okay to eat. There are about 300,000 products in the app right now, but the database is being updated constantly. You can even use the app to suggest additions. EP is available for free on Android and iOS. This has been Apps with Mark Russell.
Well, there you go. You never know what Mark's going to do on the show. And I didn't mean to do that on purpose. It just came out that way. Mark Russell is here every week. Please reach out to him and give him your suggestions to info@markrussellsarnia.com. And as always, Mark, we look forward to see what you got for us here next week. All right, well, it's local events calendar time. In fact, it's the video events calendar for Sarnia Lambton. So turn it up and take a look. Let's take a look at what's happening. Here we go. Well, as always, lots of cool stuff happening, and this month some very scary stuff happening, so make sure you get out and check out all the local events that are happening here. You can see a new video events calendar every week on my Facebook page, The Show Sarnia. Every Monday it comes out, and you never know what I'm going to throw in there, so make sure you're watching. I've also got some tickets I'm going to be giving away for some special events. Haven't done that in a while. Speaking of which, David Wilcox is coming to Rustic this Saturday, and I've got a pair of tickets, so go to the Facebook fan page right now. now and check that out as well. And also coming up in the next few days, I've got a pair of tickets to see Adam Hobbs, right? Adam Hobbs, a local entertainer performer, is putting on a performance of A Night on Broadway with Adam Hobbs and friends down at the Sarnia Public Library Theatre. So check that out. I've also done an exclusive spotlight interview with Adam Hobbs, and that's also available on the Facebook fan page, or go to my website, tvsn.ca, to check out that interview and a whole lot of other things of what's happening in town as well. So there you go. Had enough of me yet? Yes, you probably have. That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend, and I will see you next time right here in the show. Bye for now.